Gosh, he wants to step on everybody's toes there. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Romney, my name is Sam. I've only lived in New Hampshire for a couple weeks now.
Wow, where'd you come from before?
California.
California.
And
what were you thinking? This is the wrong season to make the move, all right?
Actually, it's funny you say that, because one thing that is amazing about this place is there are presidential candidates and celebrities walking around all over. I ran into Duncan Hunter in a sandwich shop in Manchester. I've been to hear Ron Paul speak. On my way here at a rest stop, I ran into Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. And
you thought you were from the land of Hollywood out there. It's here. And by the way, the tax rate is a little better here. I think California tax rate is 11% on your highest income tax rate.
I think it's actually higher than that. Sales tax is at least 7 3/4.
7 3/4. And let's see, the tax rate, the sales tax rate here is
0. Anyway, when I was speaking to those other presidential candidates, I asked them a couple of questions each, and I'd like to ask you the same.
Okay.
First, as governor, you took an oath, as all civil servants do, to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And my first question for you is, do you take that oath seriously, and do you believe that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land?
I do, and I do.
Okay. My second question, what do you believe was the intent of the founders for the Second Amendment in the Constitution?
I believe the intent of the founders was to allow for the individual citizens of America to be able to bear arms for their personal protection, for hunting, or for any other legal purpose.
Would you agree with Thomas Jefferson that the strongest reason for the people to retain the right to keep and bear arms is as a last resort to protect themselves from tyranny and government?
I don't know that that's highly relevant today, but certainly that's a legal reason for being able to keep a firearm, and I believe that people ought to be able to have a firearm to protect themselves. I believe in the Second Amendment.
In that case, why did you vote in favor of the Brady bill and the assault weapons ban?
I didn't actually vote.
I beg your pardon, why did you support them? Well, you have come out publicly saying that you supported the assault weapons ban and the Brady bill.
Yeah, and will you give the microphone back to the guy? How many more questions you got?
Yeah, my final question, if you don't understand the intent of the Constitution, how can you be trusted to defend it? And who will defend it from you?
Okay, thank you. Let me answer the question. And that is that with regards to the assault weapon ban in Massachusetts, that we had come forward, which is an extension of the assault weapon ban, the Gun Owners Action League and pro-gun lobbyists came together to say, we want you to sign this because we have, as part of this bill, a number of relaxation features with regards to registration and certification for gun owners in Massachusetts. So the pro-gun lobby came together with the anti-gun lobby and fashioned a bill which both sides encouraged me to sign. I did sign. And by the way, at the signing ceremony, the head of the Gun Owners Action League was there encouraging that same bill. With regards to the Brady bill, I have long believed that we should do a background check on people who are buying a weapon to make sure they're not nuts or have criminal records. When the Brady bill was first passed, there really wasn't the kind of internet that we had to make an instant check. Today we can make an instant check, and so there's no reason for a new Brady bill that would have a waiting period. Instead, we can make instant checks. And I hope we do have an insistence on making checks to make sure that people who do buy weapons are people who are not going to be dangerous either by virtue of prior convictions or by virtue of a mental condition. Thank you. I don't think for a minute that checking someone's background to make sure they're not a criminal or they're not insane is in any way a violation of the Second Amendment. Thank you.